Hello, my producer friends and other people who are watching this channel. Just to make sure that this is not a scam, so there's nothing to redeem. There's nothing to yeah, so anyways, so today I'm going to show you how to make an electronic house drop. So for this I'm going to use my new track. It's not electro house, it's somewhat like groovy tech, minimal tech just mixed up together and ended up with this. I don't know, I don't really have a genre for this, but yeah, enough talk. I'm gonna play you this like little bit of a drop so you guys can understand what we're dealing with today, and let's see how it goes. All right.
Yeah, boy.
So to make a track full, what you have to do is you have to make sure that the drums are good, and then the melody, and then the bass, right?
No shit.
So when you take the drums, just gonna go with the drums now. Yeah, so I'll solo the kick first, and the open hi-hat. It's pretty basic. Alright, so let's go with the clap now. It's a bit harsh. So it goes. So when you take claps, there are like a lot of claps with a lot of release time, but this has a little bit low release time. Really bit lower, like this goes in a snap, you know. It's that quick. And then we have the like a little bit of loop that I've used. Just glues up everything together. Yeah, and then on the second half we have the snare. That's really, I would say it's kind of off pitched, but just glues up the tracks together, so it's all good. Something like this. So harsh, it's so greedy, but you know that glues up everything together. Yeah, so let's go with the melody. So yeah, for the melody to work like this, to make it sound powerful, to make it, what do you call it, interesting, I've not quantized the notes. So as you can see, the notes have like different spacing in between, so it sounds interesting. Because when you, for example, if I take this melody and just, this is how it sounds. So this is how it sounds without quantized. If I quantize this, it sounds really bad. Just give me a sec. With quantized lead, I have already done one for you guys. So yeah, so this one's quantized. It's just the first part is the melody and the other parts I don't know. It's just, when you quantize it, the notes align with the grid, and it doesn't give that power. It's just relax the power and just, I mean, it sounds more perfectly pitched. I mean, it sounds more perfectly on note, but it doesn't sound good on the track. So it's better if you can, when you make good electro house and trying to, you know, try to give a good vibe, just try to ignore the fact that you have to use quantization. Just try to figure out the notes for yourself. It takes off the real feeling of the track, so just don't do it. It's one of the major problems that you guys deal with, most of the producers. So what they do is they always try to quantize. They use piano rolls, they try to quantize and just make the piano like the notes, and then when you try to quantize it, the real humany sound, the real humany feel goes off, and it affects the track a lot. So that's what it is. That's tip one, right? To make a good melody. That's the call. This is the response. Really simple. Just 1 or 2 notes here and there. As you can see, the response have different note sizes. It starts with a big note, see, and it's not quantized. As you can see, it's not quantized. So it starts with different size of notes that gives the power that, you know, the call and then the response comes in contact. So just try to not quantize your notes, because it sounds so much better without quantization. All right, so there you go. Gonna put the melody back on time. So yeah, and then we're gonna go with the bass. Just gonna play the song with the drums and the lead without the bass. Just a sec. Go with the effects. There you go. Yeah, you can feel something is coming. Yeah, you can feel something is coming, but there's something losing. There's something that's been lost right now. So that's really the bass that we're gonna deal with. So right, so in this case I've used 2 basses. One is the bass that really goes along with the melody. That's this bass. So for this bass I've used 2. That's one is a plucky bass. That's yeah, that's a bass pluck. Very simple. And then I've used bass patch, which is to be honest, these 2 patches, the first pluck and the next patch, it just complements the melody. It just goes with the melody. It doesn't do anything with the drums. It just goes with the melody, just flows with the melody. It just gives more space for the melody to flow. For example, just listen to it. Just the bass and the just the bass that I'm using and the melody. Just give it a listen. It just complements the, like, some of the parts where the melody doesn't hit, the bass just complements the melody. So that's it with that bass. And then we have the moving bass, which I used on the next 4 bars, which really acts as the main punch for the kick. So let's take a listen. Just the bass with the kick. It's the one that's usually, that's the one that's doing the magic, you know. It's the one that keeps the kick on top of it. That's what, you know, keeps the line, the tracks. So just take a listen with this and the kick and the other bass. It sounds so glued together. Take a listen. Yeah, oh, we're going somewhere. Yeah, let's go. That's it. So as you can see, there are 2 basses that I've used. It's mainly the other bass that is complementing the kick. So whenever you're trying to make a new song like electro house, just make sure that you use 2 bass. One is to complement the melody and the other one just to complement the kick. In that case, you can make a really good sounding track, really powerful. And yeah, it doesn't matter your BPM, whether it's 125, 124, 128, 6, 120, 130. As long as you have the complements on the kick, bass complementing the kick, bass complementing the melody, that's it. It works perfect. Take a listen with everything glued together. Now I've added a little bit more percussions. Sorry, not percussions. So yeah, some hi-hats, like basic hi-hats. Yeah, so that's it. This track is so basic. That's what I wanted to show you guys, that it's just the bass and the melody that really keeps the track flowing. And yeah, hopefully I'm trying to release this by end of this month, and hopefully by next week, just before the release, I'll try to get on with the FLP. And I'll try to, because you know, most of the people don't have Serum, they don't have the plugins that I've used, so I'll usually render the audio as wave files, and I'll just save it on my drive so you guys can access it with the FLP and get an understanding of what I've been doing this. And it's not a hard deal, it's really easy. So that's what. So the first lesson was this, to show you how the bass reacts with the kick and the melody, and what we can do to make a good song, to make a hit song. Not a hit, I mean powerful song. Yeah, so that's it. That's all for today, and let's see, hopefully by next week try to get on with one of my favorite tracks with a lot of elements, and try to do a breakdown for you guys. You guys have a great day. See you next week, or not next week, but next time. Bye bye.